Don't take information from people who hasn't been through what you've been through. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I've been through it all. My edges has left me before. My hair was short before. It was dead before. I was frustrated. So like you're getting tips from somebody who has actually been through a lot with their hair. I had fine hair, density was gone. Hey y'all, hey, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jody, and on today's video we are going to be talking about the secret to growing your natural hair. So I'm just gonna jump straight into the video. I don't want to do a super long intro. I just want to get straight to the point. First things first, I want to just go over my hair journey with you guys, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get into the tips that I recommend for growing your natural hair. So it's no secret, I believe I said this before, but my mom wasn't good at doing my hair or my sister's hair when we were younger. And yes, we had a lot of hair. I say in like the 5th grade is when she kind of just passed me the torch, like, here you go, I'm not doing it no more. And that is when I started to do my own hair. Of course, I had no guidance. There was no direction when it came to what I'm supposed to do, how I'm supposed to do it, in what order. It was literally just like, I'm done doing your hair, you out here on your own. So I took matters into my own hand. Now, being in the 5th grade, all I could really do at that time was like low back ponytails. I knew how to use a brush, I knew how to use a comb, and I knew that I needed some grease and a binder to achieve this ponytail. So that's what I did. Every day in the 5th grade, I gave myself a freaking low ponytail. Was it cute? Not at all, but that's all I knew how to do. 6th grade came, and I believe that I told my mom, like, I wanted a perm. So that's what we did. She permed my hair. And I don't even think that she flat ironed it. I really think she just permed it. Yeah, I think that she just permed it and literally passed me the flat irons, like, here you go, do it on your own. And I did it. So from that point on, it's when I started to flat iron my hair myself. I would wash it. I believe I would condition it and blow dry it myself and flat iron it. Remember, y'all, this is literally like the 6th grade, right? So I'm doing all this by myself. After that, I want to say that my mom permed my hair one more time for me. And then again, I was on my own from that point forward. I would perm my own hair. Yes, I would mix it. I would read the directions. I would perm my own hair. Wash it, condition, blow dry, and flat iron it again myself. And this went on for a very, very long time. I want to say all the way up into high school, I was doing the same routine for myself. I started to slowly do other people's hair, but it was something as simple as just straightening their hair or even trying to sew in or some braids here and there. But that is where I left it. Now, I'm going to be inserting some pictures, like the pictures that I can find, so that y'all can actually kind of visualize my journey. But what I will say is, I'm going to insert a picture of my sister's hair too, because this is a important part of my story. She has really long, thick, curly hair, right? And all through middle school and high school, she was also left to do her hair herself, obviously, just like me. Her hair she was able to do like a bunch of curly styles in her hair, right? And I would always look at her like, wow, you know, we got the same mom and the same dad. Why the hell am I not able to wear my natural hair, right? But I didn't go too deep into it. I just was like, hey, her hair is curly, mine is not. It is what it is. My mom never permed my sister's hair, and I want to say it was because her hair was always super curly and thicker than mine and fuller than mine. So maybe in my mom's head, she just maybe thought like she has the good hair of out of my children and you just have like regular hair out of my children. So out of the two. So I'm gonna perm your hair, but I'm not gonna perm her hair because her hair is better than yours. That's the concept that I always got when it came to the both of us. Now remember, I'm a child or a teenager, and I don't know any better, and neither does my mom. So I'm just following suit. Whatever she says or whatever we've done, that's just how it is, and there's no changing. I don't know what happened, but I want to say that right after I got out of high school, I think I was so over my hair just being so stringy and so dead. And I think that was around the time where like all of the natural hair care influencers on YouTube was popping out, and the trend was like to do a big chop, like cut your dead hair off, grow your hair. I feel like that's all I kept seeing on YouTube. So that's exactly what I did. And I actually do have a picture of that because I want to say I was just dead wrong for even cutting my hair. But I did it because I felt like that was what I needed to do in order to grow my hair. But it was a mess. It was a mess because after that point, it was just like, well, what do I do with my hair now that I didn't cut it so short? I don't know what else to do. I still didn't know what products to use. I was just kind of like, I was lost. So I started to get box braids because that was the only thing that I felt like I could do to make myself look pretty during my ugly stage of my big chop. Now, as the years went on, I stopped perming my hair, but I would still straighten my hair because, again, I didn't know what products to use or that I could even get my hair to a curly texture or whatnot, right? Now we're going to fast forward it a few more years. I am not really taking care of my hair, but I'm still not like doing what I did before, which is straighten it all the time or perm it all the time. At this current stage, I'm my mid-20s. I'm just wearing a low ponytail because I don't want to straighten my hair because I don't want to go through killing it again, but I also don't want to braid my hair too much because it's too expensive, and I personally get tired of styles, and after a while I'm like, I'm about to take this out, so there's no point of getting braids like that. I like to wash my hair a lot. So what do I do, right? So that's why I was sticking to the low ponytails for a while. And although I feel like it didn't damage my hair, I also feel like it didn't grow my hair either until I want to say 2020, when the pandemic hit. Is when I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to really try to grow my hair and see what I can do with this. So I chopped it off, and my front has always been my most damaged. I don't know why. Maybe because it's the front and I'm flat ironing it a lot, or I'm sleeping on it, or I'm brushing it the most. Whatever the case may be, my front has always been the easiest to damage, or the fastest or the quickest pieces or parts of my hair that will get damaged first. So what I did was I gave myself some bangs, or I went and got my hair cut into a bob, and then I banged the front, so bangs, shoulder length hair, just so that I could chop off a really big portion of my hair without going through, again, that ugly stage that I didn't want to go through again. So that's what I did, and that's what started my healthy hair care journey. So now we're going to get into the tips or the things that I did in order to actually grow my hair longer and grow my hair thicker, because my density was very, very, very fine. And I really thought that like it was over with, like it's over with. I have fine hair. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm just gonna live the rest of my life like this. But I feel like with me doing that big chop that the last time, I was able to I don't want to use the word revert, but I was able to kind of like go from fine hair to having thick hair. So we're gonna get into all of that, because if I could do it, I promise you that you can too. Like, if you don't do nothing else, I want to make sure that you do this. It's for you to have a consistent hair care routine. Now, I understand that everybody is busy. I understand that you may be taking care of your hair and all of your children's hair. I understand that, but I need you to understand, in order to grow your hair back healthy, or even keep your healthy hair, or even you know, start to have healthy hair, you have to have some type of hair care routine. Mine was, and still is, and I do this for my daughter too, and I'll insert pictures of her hair too, every 2 weeks, right? And this is specifically for my child, and now I'll go into mine. Every 2 weeks, I would wash her hair, I would condition her hair, I would do a deep condition in her hair, I would put leave-in conditioner in her hair, and I would seal all of that with some oil that I made at home, some oil that I did my research on, and I combined it all together in a bottle, and that's what I used. And then I would braid her hair, and whatever style that I would put in her hair, it will last for a week or two, and that's all I did. I would clip her ends when I felt like they were bad or they were too dry. No, I did not keep up with how many weeks in between or how many days in between it was when I would cut her ends. I know that I would do her hair and I would be like, oh, your ends look bad, let me clip them off real quick. And that's all I would do. There was no magic potions. There was no magic style that I felt like grew her hair the most. There was no magic peels, none of that. It's just a consistent hair care routine. It's all that you need, and I promise you guys will see a difference in your density, a difference in your length, a difference in the dryness of your hair, as long as you have a consistent routine. I don't know like how many times I'm gonna say that in this video, but I can't stress that enough, you guys. For myself, I would do the same exact thing. The only difference is I wouldn't braid my hair. Now, I know that we talk a lot about not having ponytails, because the ponytails, they break off your hair in the back, or they pull from your edges. And I definitely agree with that to a certain extent. But if I'm being 100% honest with y'all, that low ponytail that I was doing was definitely growing my hair. And that's where it comes in, at where it was like, do what's best for you. Like, you can take my tips, or you can take some of the things that I'm doing, but if you're already doing something that's growing your hair, don't stop, just add to it, right? Because do what's best for you. At that time, what was best for me was to have my hair care routine, the wash, the condition, the deep condition, the leave-in and the oil, and then put my hair in a ponytail probably for the next week and do the same routine, like, you know. So that's, at that time, is what was best for me, and that's what grew my hair. And when I'm talking about a consistent routine, it doesn't have to be pricey, you guys. I was using the Shea Moisture brand. I believe it was the hibiscus and coconut shampoo, their conditioner. I had the I can't remember if it was it was a Camilla Rose leave-in. It was like macadamia and something else. I can't really remember. I'll put the products below if I could find it. And my homemade oil. That's all I was doing. It wasn't pricey. I believe that the bottle of the conditioner was like $9. The bottle of shampoo was $9. So was the leave-in conditioner, and my oil. I can't price that for you, because if I didn't buy it in, like, I didn't buy the oil at once. It was like over time, I'll grab oil here or grab oil there, then come up with my combination. But I'm pretty sure you can get you some oil that is going to do wonders. That might be $15 and add that to, and that'll, you know, that doesn't cost as much as we think it may be. There was no avocado, there was no egg, there was no mayo, there was none of that. There was just a decent brand for a decent price to get me the results that I need. And with my daughter being younger, I did not use any different products from her. I use the same exact thing. I know that sometimes people say, like, you know, or there are products that are for kids and then products that are for adults. And I think depending on the product, you can kind of follow that. Oh, this is just for kids and this is just for adults. But for me, the products I was using, they weren't too strong, or there wasn't too many things in it that I felt like would make my child's hair fall out or too strong for her scalp. I didn't use anything like that. I literally just use just a good shampoo and conditioner for the both of us, and it worked. So if you don't listen to nothing else in this video that I'm saying, just listen to that. Get you a hair care routine, and do it in that order, right? Wash, condition, deep condition, put your leave-in in, use your oil, your butters, your grease to seal all of that moisture, and then style your hair. That's it. I recommend you follow it in that order, and I guarantee you will see results. Another few tips that I'm gonna throw in there for you guys would be to leave your hair alone, like if you can, followed by having that hair care regimen. If you can get braids and leave it in there for a while, that's something I would do. If you want to do the mini twist, that's something that I would do. If you can braid your hair in some feed-ins or get some feed-ins that will last you 2 weeks, that's what I would do. I mean, when I say leave your hair alone, I don't want you to leave it alone for months and just neglect it. But the less manipulation, the better for your hair, you know? So even with braids, if you're getting braids that you know you're gonna keep in your hair for the next 2 months, please wash your hair and follow that same hair care regimen every 2 weeks. You can wash your hair with braids. You can put conditioner in your hair with the braids. You can do the same exact, you can oil your scalp with the braids. You can do the same exact thing. Don't think because you have some box braids or some knotless in that you shouldn't follow this hair care routine. No, you definitely should. So I want you guys to remember to have that hair care regimen. It doesn't have to be pricey. Leave your hair alone. Clip your ends every 6 to 8 weeks, or if you feel like my hair is really growing and my ends, they're just not getting any better, clip them then. Sleep with your bonnet on, because that's also very, very important. The styles that you are getting, I recommend that they don't be as tight, because that tension can definitely cause breakage. What I'm basically saying is just make sure that you take care of your hair, even if it is in a protective style, because you can. Just because it's protected right now doesn't mean that I'm just gonna leave it alone. Now, I know that this may seem like a lot of work, but when you carve out time and days that you dedicate specifically to your hair, it's not that bad. And we love our hair. Our hair means so much to us. So why not carve out a day every 2 weeks to cater to something that you love so much, right? So yeah, if I could say anything else, and I know y'all probably tired of me saying this, just have a hair care routine. That's it, that's all. It's very simple. It's not as hard as people make it seem. Do a little research if you have to on certain products, on certain stylists, because your stylist could either be making your hair grow or your stylist could be not making your hair grow. So I feel like that's also very important. Just take your time. Do not get frustrated Like you love on yourself or you love on other things, love on your hair too, y'all. Like I love my hair so much now. I love it so much, and I just want everybody else to also be able to love their hair too. People always come up to me and ask me like, what do you do? How do you do it? And I break it down and just be like, it's just as simple as this. It's as simple as that. And that's it. That's all I could really give you. Like I said before, there's no magic potion to growing your hair. It's really just carving out some time to take care of it, to have a routine, to dedicate time. Like that's honestly, honest to God, that's all that is. That's all that I did. I'm gonna show you what my hair looking like right now. I had it in a clip, a low back clip. I greased it. It's about time to wash it and stuff, but this is the state of my hair. I know that sometimes like you shouldn't take information from people who, how can I say this without sounding crazy? Like, you know, don't take information from people who hasn't been through what you've been through. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I've been through it all. My edges has left me before. My hair was short before. It was dead before. I was frustrated. So like you're getting tips from somebody who has actually been through a lot with their hair. I had fine hair, density was gone. I was so over it, and I needed to definitely make a change when it came to my hair. So you're talking to somebody who has actually went through all of this stuff. So I feel like I'm a pretty qualified person to listen to. But that's it really for this video. I don't know if the title was misleading to anybody, but honestly, it ain't no secret. It's just you loving on yourself and loving on your hair. That's honestly, honest to God, that's really what it is. Just breathing, eating good, not having so much stress on you, learning how to let things go. It all plays a part in life, in our hair, in our body, in our skin. It just, everything just goes together. So I don't really know if that was off topic or not, but yeah, that's it. So if you have any other questions or suggestions, please feel free to leave them below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video if you have to. I love you all. I am so freaking thankful and grateful that I've even made it this far and that y'all are listening to me. But that's it. I hope you guys stick around. I hope that you got something valuable from this video. I will see you guys on my next video, which will probably be me doing a hairstyle of some sort. But I just love you all, and I just want to say thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time.